In a small, sunlit village nestled between green fields and quiet trees, there lived a simple milkman named Raghav. Every morning, before the first rays of the sun touched the earth, Raghav would set off on his old bicycle, his milk cans clinking gently at his side. He wore his clean white kurta and dhoti, a turban tied neatly on his head, and though life was hard, he carried his work with pride. One day, as he cycled down the dusty road, humming softly to himself, he noticed a group of monkeys leaping about near a large banyan tree. The village was used to their mischief, but Raghav had never imagined that he would become the target of their next prank. Tired from the heat, he stopped under the banyan tree to rest, setting his cycle by the trunk. He pulled out a small bag filled with the morning's payments, coins and a few crumpled notes that his customers had given him for milk. As he counted the money, wiping sweat from his forehead, a shadow fell across his face. When he looked up, he froze. A monkey had snatched his bag of coins. The little thief scampered up the tree with a triumphant screech, while the other monkeys followed, chattering and clapping as though celebrating a festival. Raghav's eyes widened in shock, and then in despair. He clasped his hands together and pleaded, "Ari Baba! Not my money! That's my day's hard work." His voice carried both frustration and a comical desperation, but the monkeys were in no mood to listen. Up on the branch, the real surprise appeared, a larger monkey, with a serious face and eyes full of mischief, the leader of the troop. Sitting tall like a king on his throne, the monkey leader held the bag tightly, glaring down at Raghav. The other monkeys looked to him for orders, as if waiting for their master's command. Raghav raised his arms helplessly. "Please, great Sarkar," he called out, half pleading and half scolding, "I am just a poor milkman. What will I tell my wife if I lose this money?" His voice cracked, and the villagers passing by began to gather, chuckling at the strange scene. The monkey leader, however, seemed to enjoy this drama. He opened the bag, pulled out a coin, and tossed it down with a sharp clink. Then, with an exaggerated scolding sound, he screeched at Raghav as if accusing him of carelessness. His mouth opened wide in a comical snarl, his gestures fierce, as though saying, "Why did you leave this bag so carelessly, you foolish man?" The other monkeys joined the fun. One tore a note into pieces, letting the shreds flutter down like confetti. Another monkey picked up a handful of coins and tossed them at Raghav's feet, giggling as they bounced on the ground. The villagers laughed, covering their mouths, whispering, "Even the monkeys have become moneylenders now." Raghav's face turned red. He waved his arms frantically, trying to calm the chaos. "No, no, no. Please, give it back whole. Do not tear my notes, I beg of you." His wide eyes and desperate expression made the cheel.